All right, this next video is going to be the kettlebell swing, which is real bad, real ugly. This next one is real ugly, this kettlebell swing. What is going on? Brian Carroll here at PowerRackStrength.com HQ. If you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, share this video, turn on notifications, and comment your thoughts and your opinions below. Am I off the mark? Am I on? Give me your opinion below. Also, my blog is powerrackstrength.com. You can go there to book an appointment. You can go there and see what I'm about, who I've worked with, some of my testimonials, the different services that I offer in both a virtual and in-person capacity. I'm here at 1302 Eastport Road in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm less than 10 minutes from Jacksonville International Airport, and I work with people all over the world from both a virtual and in-person standpoint. I have people that fly in from all over the country, all over the world to come here for an assessment, for lifting, critiquing, and coaching, for exercise and performance enhancement, for injury resilience. So go check out powerrackstrength.com for more information about me, Brian Carroll, and thank you for tuning in. All right, so keep in mind, this is after the assessment. It's been a long day, and I'd not done a kettlebell swing in many years, and I was in pain, and all my patterns, as you've seen in these videos, from 2013, May of 2013, my initial visit with Professor McGill, I'm having a hard time opening up my hips and swinging this kettlebell. Meanwhile, of course, I'm getting roasted about it, but you have to understand where I am. I'm very gun shy about just going and swinging a kettlebell with all that I'd been through, and not just the months before, but the years before. Starting over from scratch and acting like a complete beginner, and also looking like one here as I'm doing a front raise with the kettlebell, my hips would not quite open up. And at the end, they start to open up a bit, but still not satisfactory. I had a ways to go, and we did not start with kettlebell swings right away. I had to wind down my symptoms a little bit more, get used to keeping my rib cage and my pelvis as one. Then we proceeded to do kettlebell swings, and they were not nearly this ugly.
Well, it's quite that.
And so we're actually at the rec center at the University of Waterloo to grab a couple kettlebells. And you can see all the goofiness going on behind us. And he's trying to get me to use my trunk and my hips, using my core to swing it. And it's a little kettlebell, and I'm just not quite really getting it at first. And then slowly my hips start opening up. But keep in mind, we're 5 or 6 hours into the assessment at this point, and I am absolutely stiff and smoked, as many people are when they come here for the assessment. The idea is to go to the edge of discomfort, but cumulatively, many people are wound up for a couple of days, even weeks sometimes afterward. Looking for the answer to your sleepless nights, sore muscles, and better overall well-being? If so, PowerX Strength CBD has you covered. All of our products are made of CBD isolate and have 0% THC, meaning there are no worries of failing a drug test or the worry of feeling high. With PowerX Strength CBD, we offer a wide range of products and payment options to ensure you have the option that best fits your needs. Don't just take it from me. All of our reviews and client testimonials on our site speak for themselves. You can even get 20% off your order by using code YT1306 at checkout. Go to powerxstrengthcbd.com to order now so you can get back to sleeping, recovering, lifting, feeling, and being better. But you see McGill coaching me here, doing the swing and making the kettlebell swing with my hips and my core, and not just doing a front raise as I start to do, as I'm guarding my spine, as I've been so used to doing because of the pain that I had. Eventually you can see me, I'm squatting back, I'm not actually hinging back like I should, and I'm just starting to open up the hips and get it a little bit towards the end, and it's significantly better at the end, but still not great. So keep in mind, this took a little bit of time for me to get used to proximal stiffness, distal athleticism, getting used to hip hinging. Yeah, it's quite awkward, and I had a long way to go during this time. But he's teaching me to make sure that I lock in my feet. It starts with a grip, and I swing the kettlebell with my hips, not with my hands. kettlebell swings is probably the ugliest and most embarrassing of them all, but you see where I started from in 2013 and rebuilt back to in 2014 as you read about in Gift of Injury, and then eventually 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then finally ending in 2020 with the biggest squat of all time. It was a brick by brick process. It didn't happen overnight, and I had a lot of things to learn. If you want to see more of my commentary of the trip to Waterloo, the first one and the second one, as I do the commentary, we have a playlist. You can check those out right here. If you'd like to check out Gift of Injury, the story of how we restored my athleticism, it took me from looking like this with the kettlebell swing to squatting 1,300 pounds just 7 years later, rebuilding the capacity over that time. Check out Gift of Injury right here. Thank you so much. For more things, Brian Carroll, go to powerxstrength.com for more information, where I do virtual consultations, in person, McGill assessments, injury resilience assessments and consultations. And I work with people all over the world, regardless of ability or injury history. If you have lumbar and thoracic and hip and lifting issues or lifting issues, I'll do my very best to help you. Check out PowerX Strength for more. There's a frequently asked questions section there for you too, to help you understand who I am, where I've been, where I'm going, if we're going to be potentially a good fit or not. Thank you so much. PowerXstrength.com.